Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of TRX On Demand. My name is Miguel Vargas, and today I have a 30-minute strength and conditioning workout for you. Today, we're only going to be using the TRX suspension trainer, so we're going to keep it simple with the tools we're using today, but that doesn't mean we're going to make it easy. All right? 30 minutes is not a long time to get after it, so we want to make sure we get the best bang for our buck in today's workout. I'm going to hit you with some pulling and some squatting, and by the end of this, your shoulders, your abs, your back, your legs, your body is going to be talking to you later. So I got 4 rules before every workout. If it hurts, don't do it. If you need a break, take one. When it feels good, I want you to get after it. But most importantly, friends, I want you to have fun. This is a beginner workout, so I want you to just think about that as we're going through this. If you want to level it up, go for it, but just follow along with the level that I'm showing you today and do the best you can. Let's start off on the ground in a plank position, and we're going to go into a nice little runner stretch. This is my favorite exercise just to start to engage that active plank, breathing in through your nose, out to your mouth. Then when you're ready, bring one foot up to that hand, keeping your shoulder blades down out of those ears, and you can rock it around. Coming back into that plank position, give me a downward dog, and then we're going to switch over to the other side. Now, if you find that you're rounding the shoulders, drop your knee down to the ground and just try to think about lowering those hips down, and hopefully there's no pain going on right now. This should feel pretty good. So back into that plank, shoulder blades out of those ears. Move your head around for a quick second. Over to the other side. And like I said, I like to put my hand on that knee and roll it around, working on my ankle, my knee, and the hip. One last time. Over to the other side. We got 4, 3, 2, and time. Now the next exercise is a TRX lunge with a chest stretch. So we're going to stand facing away from the anchor point. My straps are at mid-length. From here, you're just going to take a big step, bend your back knee down to the ground, come back up to reset. So step and walk away, step and come back. This feels really good on your shoulders, those hips, those knees, those ankles. And all we're trying to do right now is forget about that meeting, forget about that call you got to make. Just think about getting your mind right for the next 30 minutes here. Now, if you've got some music at home, hopefully you've already got that playlist going, because I'm not going to play any on my end. So keep pushing into those handles. Big inhale, press, try back out. Feels really good. We got 20 seconds to go here. Make sure you're keeping a nice vertical shin as we come into that lunge. Last 2 and time. So now if you're on a door, you just want to turn around and face your anchor point. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to do a TRX squat row. So the straps are going to stay mid-lane. Extend the arms. Come into a nice, comfortable squat, keeping your chest lifted. So try the best you can to keep your chest up. Drive, squeeze, and come back down. Every time, I like to inhale on the way down and then exhale into that plank, squeeze, reset, adjust my shorts, and then go back to work. Big inhale. Now, you can go a little bit faster if you want, or you can go a little bit slower, but that's the best part about this exercise and this workout today. The ball is in your court, so if you want to move a little bit faster through these movements, by all means, go for it. I'll be training along with you, but my goal today is to coach you up and make sure you're doing the best you can. So keep it up for 15 more seconds. Last 10. In 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, so now we're going to go back down to the ground. We're going to do that again. starting off with that runner stretch. But this time, if you're feeling good, add a push-up before you go into that downward dog, and then at that runner stretch. Raise that hand up, back to that plank. Give me a good push-up, downward dog. Switch it over to the other side. Reset the plank, push-up into that downward dog. And again, just going from side to side here. If you want to let those toes come down, flex your feet. This push-up, it's going to be a nice little warm-up to what we have at the end of today's workout. 20 seconds to go here. Again, the push-up is totally optional. I like to say if the push-up doesn't look good, don't do the push-up. Almost there. You've got about 5 more seconds to go here. 3, 2, and time. Great job. We're going back into that lunge with a chest stretch. This time I invite you to change your arm position. So we did a couple with the arms up. We're going to go I's, Y's, and T's. So different positions are going to hit the shoulders and from different. You're going to feel something different is what I want to say. So if I come I's, what's that feel like? If I go a little bit wider to a Y, what does that feel like? T's, I can even take it down to an A. So drop the hands. You want to be careful with that mobility in the shoulders. Not everyone is going to have that. So you're coming up, maybe even add a little snow angel, if you will. But it's really about listening to your shoulders right now. What do they need? And speaking about what they need, they're going to need to get ready. We got 20 seconds to go here, so keep it up. You've got some rows, some squats, and some cardio for today's circuit training class. So I hope you're ready for that. You got 10 more seconds on those lunges. Keep it going. Then we got one more exercise to bring it home in the warm-up for today. And time. Our final exercise, we're going back to that squat row. A lot of times these simple exercises, it's really easy to level them up. All you got to do is chase your plank a little bit better, maybe increase the speed, but focus on your breathing. Hands are up, shoulder blades are down and back, extend, squat, up, pull, squat, up, pull. Own the bottom. What's the bottom of that squat feel like? Are your feet flat? Are your knees starting to collapse? Can you keep those hips open? Up, pull, inhale. I also want you to think, when you lower down into that squat, can you squeeze your glutes and almost pull your hips down to the ground? So when I'm here, we got 30 seconds to go. Pull down, drive up, big pull. Now I see this happen a lot. You come up. What's going on with those straps? No saggy straps in today's workout. We want to keep tension to keep it tight and keep it right. You got 10 more seconds. Can you pick up the pace for the last 10 seconds? I know you can. 3, 2, and that is a wrap. So great work on your warm-up. Shake it out, grab a sip of water, grab your towel if you need to. We've got 3 exercises that we're going to do for 3 rounds. Now, it's your job to do the best you can. It's my job to challenge you. The first exercise we're going to do is a TRX squat jump. All right? So my straps are going to stay at mid-length. Elbows are stacked under my shoulders. And I'm going to sit down to 90 degrees. And I'm going to pop, reset, up, and reset. So this is not just about bouncing up and down, going as fast as you can. In fact, it's about being explosive. How high can you get? Can you stick the landing? Then we're going to take our straps all the way up, and we're going to move to a TRX low row. Bringing those hands to your ribs, walking your feet in, lowering down, driving back up. Finding, if you had to choose from a 1 to 10, today I want your 7, maybe even a 6, because I want the pace to be a little bit faster than normal. Then last but not least, we're going to flush out the legs and the arms with some jumping jacks. That'll get your heart rate up, kind of bring you back to center. We got 3 rounds of that. We're going to play around with the work to rest. For the first one, just as we get introduced to this, we're going to work for 30 seconds and rest for 30. So we're going in 20 seconds now, so let's make sure that your straps are at mid-lane. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm serious. It's go time. The next 20 minutes are going to be on to the races. So squat jumps, elbows stacked under your shoulders, feet shoulder width apart. Ready, and here we go. Squat. Keep your chest up. Last 15, last 10, keep it going. Can you jump a little bit higher? Can you land a little bit softer? 3, 2, and rest. Whew. Now I only got about 20 seconds of that, so I can't imagine what the next 10 seconds after felt like. But you only got 20 seconds to recover here as we get ready for those low rows. So let's get ready. Hands are going to be at your ribs. Your body's going to be nice and straight like a surfboard. We got 10 seconds. Remember the angle. 7 out of 10. 3, 2, let's go. Keep those shoulder blades down. Think about squeezing those legs a little bit tighter. Keep count. How many reps are you? It's only been 10 seconds. Keep going. You got 10 seconds left here. Last 9. Hands, don't let them not come to your ribs. Keep them going. For 4, for 3, for 2, and time. So I know these puppies are getting a nice little workout. Your back's getting a good workout. Those legs are doing it. Let's bring our straps back to mid lane as we get ready for round 2 of the squats. But first, we got some jumping jacks. You can do super jacks, you can do seal jacks, whatever it is you want to work on right now. We're going for 30 seconds in 2, 1, here we go. Now, not everyone loves the jumping jack, but for today, we're keeping it simple. If there's an exercise you want to do to supplement instead of the jack, by all means, this is your workout. I'm just here to make some suggestions. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. First round's not so bad, right? Round 2 is where we level it up. So what we're going to do with these exercises, we're going to increase the amount of work, and now we're going to move up to 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Are you ready? Elbows are stacked under your shoulders. We're going in 10. So you're not going to get as much time to rest, and you're getting a little bit more time to work. In 3, feet shoulder width. Here we go. Lower down. 3, then just stand up to reset. Reset. Can you land and not wake the neighbors? Keep it up. You have 15 seconds to go. Woo! Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, time. I bet that one snuck up on you a little bit more than you were expecting. Quickly, fully shorten your straps. Low rows, round 2 are coming up. Remember, less rest, more work, going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, let's go. Now remember what we talked about, tension on those straps. Arms long, roll those shoulders to reset. Keep going, you're halfway there. You got 20 seconds left. Can you walk in, or do you need to walk away from the anchor point? Do you need to come up a little bit higher so that you can go faster? Something else you can do is take an offset stance. You use that back leg as a kickstand for 2, 1, and time. Woo! Right there, right there. Arms are feeling really good. Now we only got 10 seconds to go before we get into those jumping jacks. So we're going for 40 seconds here. Are you ready? We're going in 4, 3, 2, jump it out. Now if you're going faster, can you control the breathing? Right? Luckily for you, you don't have a microphone on and you're not talking into the camera. So for me, I'm trying to, how can I control the breathing? While still working hard, trying to keep up with you. Almost there. Can we get a little longer? Woo! Those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Now we only got 20 seconds here. First round was 30-30. Second round was 40-20. We're going 45-15 for the final set. Mid-length on your straps. Quick, 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 quick. Squat jumps. Not how many, how well, how soft can you land. Here we go. Like the little tricep press at the top. Woo! Still got 30 seconds left. Come on. If you get tired, just switch to the squat. Feels good. Nice work. Almost there. 15 seconds to go. Whew. 4 seconds left. Tricked you. 3, 2, and rest. Fully shortened. Only 10 seconds rest here. Let's get ready for those low rows. Heart rate's up. Legs are tired. Now it's time for the arms. Ready? Here we go. Think about your speed. Think about the consistency. Don't let those shoulders come up to your ears. Don't let those hips sag. I know that's not you. I know you're doing a great job of keeping those hips up, squeezing those abs nice and tight. Imagine someone's going to come over and they're going to tickle those abs. Don't let that shake your plank. Keep it in tight. You got 15 seconds to go. Can you maybe go a little bit lower? And if you can't, that's okay. But we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's a wrap. One more exercise in this series. One more exercise in this series, and it's those jumping jacks. But if you want to do something else, you got 45 seconds of work. Ready? And let's knock it out. I'm a big fan of just like adding a little bit of cardio in between the TRX exercises just to get the blood flowing, but to get the heart rate up even more. Makes the recovery a little bit more challenging, but it makes the whole workout more challenging. Almost there for 15 more seconds. Shoulders are feeling good. Last 10. Last 10. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Time. Grab some water. Now, it'd be nice if you were done, right? But if you remember correctly, this is a 30-minute workout, which means we've got some more time left on the clock. Now, what you're going to need is to adjust your straps to mid-calf. Really easy. When you go to mid-calf, it means the handles come to your kneecaps. And the foot cradles, you'll notice they hang right around the middle of my calves. Now we have 5 exercises. Super simple, super simple. We're going to leave the straps at mid-calf just so that the transition of everything is smooth. So we're going to start off with our heels in. So if you have a mat, get a mat. We're going to go 2 fingers into the foot cradles. We're going to come onto our back, drop the heels in. Everything we do today is 5 reps. Now we got 50 seconds or so before we get started. So stay with your heels in and watch what we're going to do. Hips up, feet shoulder width apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the hamstring curl. Then watch this transition. Over the toes, over to your belly, onto your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your TRX crunch. Then we're going to stand up. Very similar to the exercise we did in the warm-up, but we're going to add a Y fly. So we're going to come plank, squat, up, Y fly, squat to Y fly. Everything is 5 reps. We have 5 minutes of work. So I'm going to meet you on the ground. Get ready, my friend. 3, 2, let's go. I want to know how many rounds you're going to get through today. Now, with the beginner workout, really important to know, we want to get better at our transitions, going from one exercise to the next. Now, if you're not a beginner, can you add a crunch or a push-up? Yes, but remember what I said in the beginning. If that push-up doesn't look good, save it for another day. Stand up after you've done those 5 crunches. Hands go up above your head. Plank. Use those shoulders. Don't arch your back. 3, 4, 5, and it goes right back down to the ground. Remember, when you want to get your feet in, 2 fingers into the foot cradles, onto your back. This is the end position. You want to get your knees over the waist while you're on the ground. Hips up. Can you squeeze? How's that transition? Me? There we go. Now, if you need to go to your forearms, nice strong plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand up. Going right into that squat to Y fly. We are cruising along, friends. Careful with those ribs. I see this happen a lot. Hide those ribs. Reset. 2, 3. Those Y flies, after all of those rows, man, they should be tough. Heels go back in. If you're finding that the hamstring curl is too tough, scoot a little bit closer to your anchor point. That's going to make it a little bit easier. Or you can do the reps with your bottom on the ground. Either way, we've got about 2 minutes left. Transition. Let me know if you've added push-ups into the mix here. Push-ups are great, but sometimes if you're looking at my plank, you want to drive those heels, squeeze those quads, squeeze your glutes. Stand it up. Going into our final 90 seconds of work here. Arms are feeling the pump right now. Legs full of blood. Drive back up. Don't use any momentum here. Pause. See what you got there. Remember the tension? Keep the tension. We're coming into our last 60 seconds, friends. I don't want you to go faster, but if you want to add a couple more reps here, go from 5 to 10. But remember, this is a beginner workout. Don't try to bite off more than you can chew today. Think about owning each of your positions, owning your transitions. Boom. Because when you get into some more of the intermediate or advanced workouts, the transitions are a lot faster. We've got 20 seconds. If you're here with me, stay here. Slow down. Last 5 seconds. And that is a wrap. That's the end. I mean, we got to stretch out a little bit before I send you on your way. But big fist bump, high five, headbutt, elbow, whatever it is. I'm so proud of you for all the work you just put in alongside me for today's workout. Grab a quick sip of water. Maybe towel off a little bit. I don't know about your sweat puddle, but it got a little warm in here. I need you to adjust your straps when you get back to your suspension trainer. And we're going to start off in one of my favorite exercises, the TRX low back stretch. So my straps are at mid-length. I'm going to stand facing the anchor point with my hands about chest height. So walk back till you're standing up nice and tall. And then from here, just push your butt back away from your body. And then just kind of wag your tail from side to side. And let your heart rate come down. Let your breathing regulate. And just think about all the hard work you just did. Whether this is your first suspension training class or your first time training with me, thank you so much for coming to hang out. I had so much fun putting this together. So it's really a pleasure when I can spend some time with you. Now, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to get those legs nice and wide. And all we're going to do is we're going to push off the straight leg into a nice side lunge. And if you can, take it all the way down, keeping your chest lifted. That's really important. Keep your nice vertical chin. And then we're just going to slide over to the other side. So from here, slide around, keeping that shin nice and tall, chest nice and tall, loose grip on the handles. Good. Now bring it to the center. Now we're going to do a hip hinge. So from here, push your butt back as your hands just come forward on their own. Push down into the handles now. And just breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Round the shoulders, come to standing. Now we're going to turn around and face away from the anchor point. And just push into those handles. Wiggle those fingers. Close your eyes and give me one big inhale through your nose and one big exhale through your mouth. Take 2 steps back towards your suspension trainer. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. this was your 30-minute conditioning beginner's workout. We just used a suspension trainer, so hopefully you saw and felt some really cool moves that you haven't tried before, or you have tried before and now you felt them for a different way. My name is Miguel Vargas, and I really hope that you tune into some more awesome workouts on demand with my friends and instructors, because we've got some recovery, some strength, some 15-minute, 30-minute, 45-minute, even 60-minute workouts for you to enjoy later. So until then, I hope to see you on social media. You can find me at Miguel TRX SF. And until next time, stay fit.